Hey everybody, I'm back in the van again. Never well, I've always been back in the van, but it's the first time I've been in and done a video in a while. And I want to run over some things with you. I've got the van back, and I think I might have told you the brakes are fine now. And I've replaced basically the whole braking system with the exception of some of the hydraulic lines. I've had to have the rear brakes. Now this is over year and a half period, maybe a year. Let's go year. I've had the rear brakes rebuilt. They're drums, so that was an expensive process. I've had the front disc brakes replaced. You know, they were getting ground down. The parking brake, just broke loose. It just, it got sure metal fatigue because it's in constant tension and it broke. So I had to have that replaced. That was part of the rest of the rebuild of the disc brakes, etc. So I had that done at the same time. And I've just currently had the booster replaced, the master cylinder replaced, and they found they checked for leaks and found a small leak around the ABS, wherever the hell the ABS is. I'm not even worried about that right now. So I'm going to think about doing a video on it, and I'm looking at the things that are going to fail in an old van and run through that. So that'll be my next video. I'm not going to talk about that now. But what I am talking about is that this ladder is now in my van, and no, I don't have room for it. This is the step ladder I use to do some of the work on the panels up there. Man, it's just amazing. I had the panels up there. I was pulling down like 120, 130, 140 watts of power during the sunny parts of the day. Everything was going great, so I went out to my van and I just checked the wattage on my panels, and they were about 100 watts or so. It was early in the morning, and I wasn't getting that much direct sunlight, so I was kicking butt. Then all of a sudden, boom! My panel power dropped to like 3 or 4 watts. Now that is a 98% drop within a few minutes, and I was ready to, I was ready to stick my fist through something. But I'm old and I wouldn't heal early, so that wasn't going to be a choice I was going to make. Wasn't going to heal easy, I mean. So I guess old is relative, but I'm relatively older. So I spent about a day and a half at that hotel where I went, and I stayed an extra day. Well, I didn't stay an extra day. I stayed through Sunday just in case it was going to be Monday before they got my vehicle back to me. It was actually Sunday morning, and so that wasn't bad, and they did a great job. I gave them crap, a whole lot of crap that you didn't hear because I ran it on the video. Unfortunately, that video was horrible. They did do a good job. They got it done. I still got to get tie rods and ball joints. That's going to be in the future. I'm staying off the highway until I get that done. And I've been doing that for a while, but I need to be able to maneuver around better than I've been doing. And I'm going to need to get my tie rods and ball joints done, because I don't want my wheels just suddenly flopping off and me flying into a lane of traffic, hurting somebody or hurting myself. In any case, back into the crap that I'm trying to avoid thinking about. I'm trying to figure out why this failed. I am almost got it down to a solar controller. My solar controller might have gone out. So I ordered another one. In fact, it's 60 amps instead of 50 amp because it's a lot of power. I'm adding to what was previously a 30 amp system in the previous pass. It's going to 40, and then who knows, maybe all of the panels and I was adding might have stressed it. I don't know enough about how because I've never, well, I've had one fail before, but it's a heating issue. But I haven't had a solar controller fail because of an overload. So that's where I am. So I'm trying to figure out why, and I like the solar controller. That little, you can actually see it from here. Now it's behind this pile of crap I moved to put my ladder in here. In case I have to climb on top and troubleshoot that some and begin to hook panels. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep. Anyway, so I just want to let you know that's what's going on now. The van is stopping well. It's running as well as it ever has. It's always run very well. The one thing I knock on board insulation here I haven't had is much engine issues. I had an ECM problem, but that's electronic. The engine itself has been going very well, and I'm changing oil more frequent than I should. I'm putting in Marvel Mystery Oil on every other fill up, just giving it a little bit. I'm not sure if that's positive or negative, but it beats doing nothing. So I'm going to be back with you and tell you what happens with the solar. This is not a redesign of the solar. This is just addressing an issue now of a failure. So I've got 500 watts of solar on the top of this darn van, and I can't access it. If I hadn't put that 200 and some odd watts, who knows, I might not have overloaded or if I did overload the solar controller. But that's what I'm running on now. I'm running on the panels on the door and on the back, and it's doing real well. I'm charging one of my auxiliary batteries that's actually also being hooked to a charger, marine charger, that's also charging my batteries up front, so I don't go dangerously low. I'm over 12 volts, so I'm doing fine. Anyway, I just want to give you a quick rundown. So right now, mechanics are fine. Solar gone. Do you know what? I'll get you back. If there's not one thing, it's another. But that's life. Talk to you later.